Hello, everyone, and welcome to, at present, the Lord of the Night. I'm still waiting for my co-hosts to arrive. I think the slightly wonky starting schedule tonight might have thrown them off a bit. So we will wait for them to appear. I am your host, Scribe, the Lord of Punishment, with a very special episode of Lords of the Night. For tonight, we are going to do effectively a live commentary track for the seventh Democratic debate in the upcoming 2020 presidential election. If you're watching live with us, the link to the only stream you'll be able to watch the debate tonight is in the description. It's CNN. I apologize. It is the only option. If you're watching in the future and you can find a copy of the full debate, we will do our best to give you some cues as to when to start the video or at what point at which we are lined up so that you can follow along in the days to come or years to come, because this will be a historical moment. While we, I hope, wait for a co-host, so I'm not talking here all monologuing. Hello, chat. Hello, everyone. Hope you are having a good Tuesday, a good week so far, and that you have a good week ahead of you. I know that there is some wild weather off in the distance in places, depending on where you are. So I hope everyone is safe and sound and dry and or warm, depending on which part of the country you're in. It's going to be a interesting debate tonight. I might be jumping ahead a little bit without my co-host here to discuss, but a couple of things that have already been discussed in the chat, and I was going to bring up anyway. We've whittled down the field to quite a small number in relative terms to where we began at the beginning of the year. But the thing to watch out for tonight in particular is the contention, at least the presumed contention, between Bernie Sanders and Elizabeth Warren. In the last 48 hours, some rumors of a discussion that Bernie Sanders and Elizabeth Warren had in December of 2018 regarding Elizabeth Warren's possibility to become president have resurfaced, I suppose, or just surfaced for the first time, because nobody heard anything about this until just the other day, even though it's now apparently almost 2 years stale. And that is that apparently Bernie Sanders, if the story is true, told Elizabeth Warren that a woman has no chance of becoming president. And this obviously marks Bernie Sanders as a defeatist and a sexist and so on and so on and so on. Now, whether this is a true interaction between the two, as we all know these days, the allegation is the evidence, and consequently, Bernie Sanders is back on his heels, having to defend himself against the charges that he's a sexist all of a sudden, against specifically Elizabeth Warren, his effectively his ideological opponent for a voter base. Now, of course, the big wonderment for tonight is, will this subject be brought up on the debate stage? Well, we can't expect Elizabeth Warren to bring it up because she's already said that she has nothing more to say on it. You know, it's whatever. It is whatever it is. So she has to depend on the moderators to bring it up. And at that point, what does Bernie say? Does he say on the debate stage that Elizabeth Warren is a liar? Does he somehow say, I apologize, or I've said some bad things in my life and I apologize? Does he go the Me Too route and kind of give a blanket apology that opens him up to a whole bunch of avenues of attack? I don't know. I guess we'll find out. But even if the moderators don't bring it up, this is really Elizabeth Warren and, truth be told, Bernie Sanders' last chance to distinguish each other from the other. Because in about a week, the trial for the impeachment of Donald Trump will begin in the Senate, or at least I presume in about a week. We'll see what happens. Either way, both Warren and Sanders and Klobuchar will be required to leave their campaigns and go back to the Senate to act as part of the jury in the impeachment trial. Consequently, this debate could be the last significant chance Klobuchar, Sanders, and Warren have to really make their mark with the American electorate before we get into the primaries in Iowa and New Hampshire, etc. Now, I don't know how long the Senate trial is going to take, but we're already about halfway through January. and the caucuses start on the 3rd of February. So, yeah, this might be the highest profile opportunity those three have, especially Warren and Sanders, to explain to people why they should be given the vote. Thank you, tall person. Happy not birthdays, Lords of the Night and chat. I am happy your mom and dad got giggity at one point. Yes, I am as well happy that your parents copulated at some point in the past, that you are here to join us tonight. Indeed. How am I doing so far, folks? All by my lonesome. I don't know. This may be the first time I've had to open Lords of the Night all by myself. So there you go. Other things to watch for. Joe Biden's mental stability or rhetorical relevance. Boy, I can't talk tonight. What else? I don't know. I mean, most of the other candidates, like Steyer, is in there somewhere. I don't know if Michael Bloomberg made it to the stage. Andrew Yang's going to be in there. Of all the people on the stage, I think Andrew Yang's is the only one with a recognizable sort of slogan / platform, his $1,000 a month for life thing. Everybody else, I don't know. They're Democrats. They're not Trump, I suppose. And I've said it before. If I had to come down to brass tacks on who I would want to be the Democratic candidate, for my own personal benefit, and I suppose the benefit of modern civilization, I'd have to say Andrew Yang, not because of the $1,000 a month thing. I'm still bewildered as how that's supposed to work or how that's supposed to be paid for, but rather the fact that he is, of all the candidates, a bit more plugged into modern technology. No pun intended, but I'll take it. And so someone like him coming into the White House and having some heft over the FEC and the FCC regarding fair use, copyright law, internet access, the open internet, etc. That would be, beneficial to not only me personally, if I have to think selfishly, but to a lot of people that the older generation, and I'm not Joe Biden old, just so you know, the older generation simply do not understand or don't really care about, even though it is becoming the largest part of how we communicate and trade information these days. So there's that. I'm still waiting for my co-hosts. I'm all by myself. But let's see. I will say hi to people in chat as we go, just for the heck of it, because, it's kind of like what my own live stream for a moment. Prospero, hello. Mr. Scott J87, hello. Roger Reynolds, hello. Rico 8181, hello. Stargazer Nuts, hello. Mashishu, hello. Tall person, of course, hello. Torcular Herophilus, hello. Tazzy, hello. John Miller, hello. Motto Winter, hello. TM Rider, hello. Shrouded Angel, hello. Non-Vitae Rex, hello. MCRN Doniger, hello. Attack Alpaca, hello. Sweet Chili Tea, hello. All You Need, hello. Did you remember to tell them you were starting early? Yes. At least Satsu knows. I don't know if Monkey caught the message before he went off to nap. But, if they show up on time per usual, then we'll still have a show. It'll just be that I manage the pregame all by my lonesome, I guess. Gulf City Scott Marsh, hello. Ercole De Stefano, hello. Frank Hubbard the Fourth, hello. Fairly Becca, hello. Joe McLaughlin, hello. Dragon Mage, hello. Phasnoa, hello. Keenan, hello. Ace Phoenix, hello. Motorcycle, hello. Willet Forge, hello. Corin D, hello. So yeah. Motto Winter says, get the center. I think he's still streaming himself right now, isn't he? I might throw him the link later. Here we go. Why, hello, Satsu.
What up, Dell?
Well, I've just been holding down the fort all by myself for the last 10 minutes.
Sorry, I got photographic evidence of what I was busy doing. I'm going to post it on Twitter in a second.
I assume it is baby related or food related.
It is food related.
Okay.
But how's it going, buddy?
Well, I was just giving my sort of overview pre-game show thoughts on the upcoming debate and all that good stuff. I was saying hello to people too. Dark Alile, hello. I missed a couple people here. I was scrolled. But Chicago Mike, hello. Decode, hello. Jonathan Malone, hello. Jim Beam, hello. Sir Quack, hello. Wandering Lisa, hello. It'll take me all night. Who did I miss? Night of Charlemagne, hello. I don't have the link on me. Night of Charlemagne has a fundraiser for him and his pupper, his doggy, his doggo, his man's best friend. I will find the link. I'll put it in the chat. If you guys happen to have a couple of spare bucks, please consider throwing them his way. I've said it before. I'll say it again. He is solely responsible for the awesomeness that is my avatar, the full-on painting, effectively, that has become my signature. And he just donated it to me, fan art. And I can't thank him enough, but I'm doing my best by trying to help him out. And if you could possibly take a moment and consider it yourself, it would be appreciated. Chapin Cap, Scribe, your choice of poison tonight. Actually, I'm sober. I need to keep myself hydrated. I'm particularly, I don't know, I felt particularly dried out today for some reason. So I'm just drinking water. I think my brain will be addled enough by having to listen to politicians for an hour or whatever we're going to do. The original Shroom, hello. Peter, Silak, Hades, 313, hello. DVA Dar, hello. What else is going on? Renovatio, hello. Okay, I've done a lot of hellos. If I missed you, I apologize. We will see about saying hello later at chat time. So, Satsu, what's going on with you today?
Well, I just spent the past 6 hours making ramen.
That sounds like a lot of boiled water.
Well, I decided to try to make it from scratch. And don't be fooled. 6 hours is the shortcut. That's the short way to do it. If you want to do it quick, it takes 6 hours. If you want to do it right, it takes 2 days. So,
and you chose to do it quick.
Yeah, because not only do I not have the means, but I didn't have the stuff to do it right.
And how much ramen are we talking here?
I think after it was all said and done, I got enough broth for like seven bowls, and then I chopped up enough vegetables for just me and Squish and stuff for the toppings and the meat and all that good stuff. So the key is it takes a long time to make it, but if you make a lot, you can use the base, the tare and all the other stuff that you make. You can use that later and just add it to like a bowl of ramen and stuff. So that was the plan. I made a lot, so that way, so if I just want ramen tomorrow, the only thing I need to do is make the noodles and the vegetables and the meat or whatever, and everything else is good. So it was holy shit, man. I'm stuffed because I ate way too much.
Well, that's a good problem to have, I suppose. It's better than the alternative. So let's see. Oh, thank you, Cryptic. I'm glad all of your parents decided not to do butt stuff the day you were conceived. We wouldn't be talking now. So hooray for all our parents. Well, this is okay. So thank you, Cryptic. This is a theme so far with the super chats, celebrating the not birthdays and the fact that every one of us here at some point or another had our parents get it on. Otherwise, we wouldn't be here. I don't know if this is some unknown national holiday that I'm unaware of, like yay, your parents screwed holiday or something, but I appreciate it regardless. So again, guys, if you happen to be joining us now, we'll be doing a live commentary of the debate as soon as it begins. The link to the live feed of the debate is in the description. It is unfortunately CNN because CNN has the exclusive rights to this debate. If you are listening in the future, that link won't do anything for you. So all I can advise is that you find a copy of the debate, the full debate, preferably the unedited one, because will throw off the timing otherwise. And as soon as the debate begins, we'll give plenty of signals as to where we are in the broadcast, so you can try to align yourselves as best as you can with us, so that what we're saying actually makes sense to what you're watching elsewise. Let's see. So what's going on over in CNN right now? Anyway, we have Anderson Cooper and is that David Axelrod? Yeah, I barely recognize him when he doesn't have his mustache and beard anymore. Thank you, tall person. Happy cesarean section day, everybody.
Oh.
Well, I was a cesarean section, so sure, thanks.
I need to inform Squishy.
Much to my mother's painful chagrin, but that was just the way it had to be. We have the candidates arriving now in the feed ahead of the debate. This stuff probably won't make it to whatever copy you can find out there later, so they're walking down the giant tented hallway. You got Joe Biden and Pete Buttigieg and Bernie Sanders, and Elizabeth Warren was walking far ahead of Bernie because, Bernie's a total sexist now and doesn't think Elizabeth can win. Let's see what else is going on. Let me go over to the wonderful world of news real quick to see what does CNN say anything other than the debate's on? Thank you. This is Kyle. Here's some money, Scribe. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. It'll all go towards horrible things I'll put in my body. Just not tonight. I just have water to keep myself able to speak and not start coughing halfway through the debate. But between goldfish and Jack Daniels and whatever else I get, let's see. So tonight's candidates are Joe Biden, Pete Buttigieg, Amy Klobuchar, Bernie Sanders, Tom Steyer for some reason, and Elizabeth Warren. And only say some like Steyer and Klobuchar of the six are the two that have nothing going on.
Yeah, I haven't even heard from Klobuchar in so goddamn long.
Yeah, heard from or heard about. Thank you, Frank Hubbard IV. Being glad people's parents had coitus outside of your birthday is monkey in the AM related. Of course it is. Of course it is. Speaking of monkey in the morning related, hello, monkey.
Hello.
Welcome to this early pregame show for the debate.
And I'm late to it.
No, you're not late because the debate hasn't started yet.
I'm late to the early show.
Oh, well, I had the unique experience of basically cold open monologuing for the first 10 minutes of the show, I think, ever in the history of the Lords of the Night. So that was exciting. I think I did okay. You'd have to ask the audience. How are you doing? You getting a good nap?
I got an okay nap.
Okay. Well, okay is better than bad, I suppose.
Indeed.
I was just saying that our lineup tonight is Biden, Buttigieg, Klobuchar, Sanders, Steyer, and Warren. Klobuchar and Steyer's two people that nobody cares about, but somehow they're still there.
Oh, that is fair.
Yeah. But of course, as I mentioned earlier, the big suspense of the night is Warren and Sanders. Will the allegation of sexist discouragement come up? Who will bring it up? And if nobody brings it up, what is Elizabeth going to do?
I'm lost here because there's several ways this could go.
Mm-hmm.
The best case for Warren, right before I fell asleep, I read a article that her team wants to downplay this because it doesn't help them, they said.
Yeah.
But if the moderators bring it up and she pretends to be a little bit annoyed at the question, but still answers it.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the best case for her.
Yeah, she can appear gracious somehow by sort of like, or dismissing it, like saying, we have issues to talk about, like she's rising above it or something.
Sure, and still get to bring it up. Like, look, that's my memory of what happened, but this should be about other things.
Yes, and I think it would be hilarious if nobody brings it up. Because really, like I was saying before, and by the way, we're getting a slideshow of Satsu's various ramen dishes tonight.
Squishy didn't want the egg. She missed out. It was delicious.
Oh, yeah. I don't know about. See, I'm more of a scrambled egg guy. I'm not completely opposed to non-scrambled cooked eggs, but I'm not immediately partial for whatever reason.
Well, see, I like boiled eggs. Like in certain situations, not all the time. Like I don't just eat them just because, like, you know,
Mhm.
I like them for certain reasons. But for some reason, when you take that tare sauce or whatever and you marinate the egg in it for like
Mhm.
an hour or so, it tastes like it's completely different. It is a totally different experience. I was like, oh my god, I could eat these all fucking day. Yeah,
Yeah.
it was delicious. Squishy
What
got
was
hiccups.
Squishy got hiccups? Oh my god.
Hi, Squishy.
Squishy should drink some water. Yeah, but what I was saying
Oh,
earlier.
hi, Squish. I was muted.
Oh, yeah, you were muted. What I was saying earlier is that Warren, Sanders, and Klobuchar, this is probably their last opportunity to have any major impact with the electorate ahead of the Senate trial. Because in 3 or 4 days or next week or whatever, they're all going to be pulled back to Washington off the campaign. So if Warren is going to distinguish herself in some significant way from Sanders, given that their presumptive voter bases are kind of mixed amongst one another, this is it ahead of the primaries. Or do you think I'm overestimating that?
No, you're absolutely right. It's also the smallest stage they've had for the debate, so it's given them the best chance to get their message out there. I mean, in that regard, it kind of actually works out well for them, because we're down to six candidates. Who thought that we could get here?
But though, given that Warren has been given a large amount of time in the previous debates, like she's been called on first and let to linger and just talk her mouth off the whole time. So she hasn't been hurting for time talked, but she's still shaky regardless.
For her, sure, and Sanders to a point too. But Klobuchar, this is her last moment.
Yeah, her and Steyer, and I'd almost say maybe Buttigieg, because as you know, media popular as he is, I haven't examined every poll in the country or anything. I don't think he's quite stepped past any of the top three.
Last I knew, I mean, he has in Iowa, but nationally, no.
Yeah.
Now, what will hurt these guys is that once again, this is a CNN exclusive.
Yes.
So it's not airing on regular TV. So anybody who doesn't have CNN or doesn't watch CNN isn't going to get to see it. But there's always clips.
Yeah. I'm sure somewhere out there beneath the pale blue sky, someone's dreaming of, no, sorry, that's something else. Someone will have a cut of the debate available, like a full unedited version, even if it's just CNN at some point. And fingers crossed that they do. Otherwise, this commentary track is going to be pretty useless for anybody in the future. But if you're here with us live, the link to the stream, both behind the scenes and when the broadcast actually begins, is down in the description. Again, for those of you in the future, if you find a unedited copy of the debate, as soon as we begin seeing the debate begin, we'll give you as many cues as to what's going on, so you can line up your video with our commentary. Let's see, we got 7 minutes to go before the debate begins. They're getting all cooked up there on the stage. Our moderators are Wolf Blitzer and 2 people who I don't recognize because I don't watch CNN live anymore, so I don't even know who anybody is. I'm assuming they're CNN contributors or reporters or something.
Well, they're simulcasting on Telemundo, so I guess it's going to be one of those. And the Des Moines Register is sponsoring part of it, so probably one of theirs as well.
Okay, Joe Biden, they're introducing the candidates. Joe Biden just came out on the stage. Bernie Sanders has just emerged from stage left, I suppose. Let's see, what side of the stage does the devil appear on again? I forget. So yeah, we're just going through the lineup. Here comes Elizabeth Warren. There she is in her purple jacket. Oh! She reaches out to shake Bernie's hand. He has to pause. He didn't expect that to happen. She's the bigger man, you see.
Oh, she is.
And now, do you think? Okay, let's do some fashion Joan Rivers stuff. Do you think Warren is wearing purple to signify the combination of red and blue, and trying to signal to everybody that she's looking for a unified country?
I think it's an old lady color.
That's not as interesting Monkey. But
Yeah,
anyway,
I know. I'm aware.
Tom Steyer's out here shaking everybody's hand because he's got nothing. Here comes Amy God, I can't talk today. Amy Klobuchar in red, the only blatantly partisan color-coded whatever. And Tom Steyer doesn't bother to shake her hand because he doesn't give a shit. Yeah, that was something. He was too far down at the other end to like step forward or nothing, I guess.
Well, she didn't step down either.
That's true.
All right. I need to go. I will be right back in time for. All right, be right back, guys.
Yeah, we got the 5-minute warning, guys. So they're going to stand there and smile at the cameras for a few minutes for some photos and still shots and everything. I myself am going to make a quick bathroom run. I'll be back momentarily. Satsu, you're muted and not even here. So, guys, we'll be back in just a moment.
I was waiting for those losers to leave. What up, guys? How y'all doing? Welcome to the Satsu show. Now that the two shittiest people left, the most hilarious and most important one is here. How y'all doing? Hope y'all having a good night. Does anybody here not give a shit about the debates as much as I don't give a shit about the debate? Because I don't care. But it's gonna be interesting either way, so we'll see how it pans out. I don't even know. Is it on CNN.com? Is that where you can watch it live? Oh, here it is. This is going to be fun. Oh, shit. Did you mute because of Squishy? I was talking to Squishy. So I muted. I forgot I was muted, though, because she left a long time ago.
All right. And I'm back. And we have 4-minute warning until we get to the big show. So again, guys, if you're just joining us, coming in late insofar as when the stream actually started, the link to the live stream of the debate is in the description. If you're watching in the future, as I said, we will do our best to give cues as to where we are in the broadcast so you can try to align yourself with our commentary. We will go as long as it is interesting to us, I suppose, which might be the whole thing. We'll see. Depends on circumstances. And I think regardless of where we're at, by the time we get to what would be chat time, even if the debate is still going, which is entirely possible, we will cut from the debate and focus in on you guys. So until then, there may be long gaps of silence for those of you listening in the future if you don't have the debate going. So hopefully they will have an unedited copy out there somewhere you can find. I don't know if CNN will provide it. They'll probably do clips or some kind of pared down version, but I'm sure some industrious individual over on BitChute or something will have the whole thing uploaded. So watch out for that. Let's see. Are you guys gaming tonight after the show?
Sinatra really wants to, but I don't know.
Okay.
He really, really wants. He texted me today and was like, "Bro, we need to play tonight."
Is he now hooked on Dark Souls?
He is hooked on Dark Souls.
Had he played it before this?
I don't think so.
Okay, because I've been looking at it, I'm like, I don't know.
Man, I'm telling you, it's one of those games that you just get sucked in. And like I said, the difficulty isn't really unfair.
Mm-hmm.
Like every time, like Monkey said, he explained before, every time he died, he felt it was like justified. You know,
right?
Fuck, I could have done this, or I could have done
that. You didn't lose because the game cheated you. You lost because you made a mistake.
Now, that's not to say that there aren't some quirks with it, because yesterday I was playing and I kept walking across this little branch to get across something, and I walked across just fine. But anytime I tried to walk back, for some reason, the game would glitch and just push me off the side.
Mm-hmm.
You know, shit like that happens every now and then or whatever. But when it comes to just the combat, like the overall combat and the way that you play and deal with enemies, the enemy AI is so fucking good that, you know, most of the time you don't even feel like it feels no different than like playing against another person, you know?
Okay.
So it pulls you in, man.
Right.
It's engaged.
We're at 55-second countdown now. I don't know if there'll be a countdown clock on people watching in the future, but those of you watching live, 49, 48, 47, 46. Obviously, there's going to be a delay, unfortunately, with us. But if you pause your stream for whatever the difference is between my saying 34, 33, 32, 31. Conceivably, you will be aligned up with us fairly well. 25, 24, 23, 22, 21. There's a reference for you. Yep, so we should be starting here in just a moment. It's so exciting, guys.
Oh, yeah.
It might be.
It might be, because this is, at least for 2 or 3 people on here, this is really their last chance to make an impact for their betterment. I mean, Steyer and Klobuchar, I think either Steyer or Klobuchar are the next to drop of the 6.
Can I just say I'm disgusted at all just the fact that there's just straight up white faces, you know?
I know.
There's a whole lot of old, rich white people up there.
Yep. All right, guys, here we go. Wolf Blitzer giving us the intro.
Debate so white.
He's Wolf Blitzer, Brienne Pfeffensteel, and Abby Phillip. Fahnensteel. Okay. Mm-hmm. "20 days away till the caucuses." Can you believe time has flown this fast, honestly? We're already here.
Can you believe they're laying down ground rules like it's going to matter?
I don't know. CNN's been pretty good. Okay. Okay. Oh. Your record of what? Your
Sorry, Lady Monkey had just gotten home.
Oh, okay. So Bernie's been asked why he should be commander-in-chief given the situation in Iraq. Uh-huh.
And?
Okay, so you wouldn't go to war, is what you're saying. That makes you the best person to be commander-in-chief, but commander-in-chief is responsible for leading the military, good, bad, or otherwise. Okay, so you're the best person prepared to be commander-in-chief because your effort to stop a war failed?
Well, he's able to bring people together. I'm able to bring people together.
And fail outright. Okay. I don't... Okay, Joe. Tell us about Corn Pop. Tell us about the pool.
Are they actually going to ask each of them the same question?
Yeah.
Yep.
Wow.
I know. They learned their lesson, maybe. Taking it seriously. Well, now that they only have 6 candidates, they can kind of do this.
That was Barack Obama ain't you, sir.
Why are you bringing up? You know, it's kind of like one of those things where you see a movie poster for like a taxi driver in some B movie. You don't want to remind people of a better movie when they're watching crap.
Yeah.
So don't bring up Obama. Tell us why.
By the same guy who made Titanic.
Yeah, right, exactly. From the best boy of Avatar.
Yes.
Wait, you're ready to be commander-in-chief because you made a mistake 13 years ago and also Barack Obama.
Well, in fairness, admitting a mistake, that's fine.
Yeah, all right. Okay. I don't know what that says that you're best to be commander-in-chief, though, by itself. I mean, that's just being an adult.
Look, hindsight is the best reason to be president. Good hindsight is how you be president.
Barbara Lee.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was the first foreign policy blunder.
I think he said the worst.
Worst.
Oh, the worst. Okay, I was like the first.
He's an old man. You got to kind of listen to.
Sorry. I got the volume down a little bit just so I can hear you guys too.
No, I get you. Me too.
I should put on the closed captioning.
Oh yeah, I didn't even think about that. Do they have it?
Yeah, they do. You have to scroll down a bit.
Oh, but it's more delayed than we are.
Yeah, it's a bit more delayed, but you know.
You did not. The president did.
Joe, you were vice president. You didn't have decision-making power over anything.
But he stood next to him when he did it.
He did.
He was right there.
I know. This was a big fucking deal. I remember.
He was the guy in the background they wouldn't let talk because he was embarrassing.
He was like an extra in a movie.
They're like trying to specifically pit each other against one another.
All right, here we go. Come on, Pete. Oh, wait.
Oh, this is Klobuchar.
Oh, I thought they were talking about his mayor. Okay.
Well, the question was specifically you've challenged him on his experience.
Oh, I see. Sorry. The Iraq, is that really all you guys got? The Iraq War?
Yes.
I mean, personally, I'd be bringing up, okay, sure, the Iraq War, all right. But Commander-in-Chief also deals with diplomacy. Do you guys have no foreign policy experience you could be touting elsewise?
No, they just opposed bad things.
I mean, if they said something like, you know, in my time as senator, I have visited this many countries and I've dealt with this many foreign leaders, and I have a better understanding than most of my opponents on the mechanisms of global politic, and that if I was commander-in-chief, I would have a broader understanding of the consequences of my decisions.
Oh, is this our first Donald Trump of the night?
That was the first Donald Trump. Klobuchar, that resolution is non-binding. It's nonsense. You're bringing up something that it's a paper tiger. You got nothing. Wait, you're gonna get us back into the nuclear agreement that Iran just said fuck you, and the European Union or whatever just said yeah, we're gonna punish you for violating it. Okay, great.
I'll bring a different perspective.
Okay.
Is it just me, or does Pete Buttigieg look like a puppet?
I still say he looks like Alfred E. Newman fucked a ferret.
He looked like a puppet, man.
He does have the Alfred E. Newman look from, like, if you just like put your hand just over his eye line, his ears and his face. Yeah. Climate security.
Cyber and climate. He's going to get all
climate interference in our elections. Pete, how many votes were changed by Russia's Facebook ads?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's got military experience. The one thing he didn't say is, anything about how his military experience, the training he got, helped him understand the military.
I mean, for God's sakes, Eisenhower. Everybody trusted that guy because he commanded the entire force of the U.S. military, for God's sakes. You're not going to bring up anything about that?
Do you think she'll bring up Wounded Knee?
Oh, God.
Oh, what? Did she fall down the stairs or something?
No, talking about the U.S. military and such.
That was the joke.
Oh, I get you.
Okay. Supporting the troops is not the same as being commander-in-chief.
I mean, it's a small part of it, but that's not what they're asking.
Right.
You know that's not what they're asking.
Yeah.
I mean, okay. When I think of that question, I think I have to explain to people how I have a knowledge base going into the job that will both inform me and allow me to make the tough decisions pragmatically that are sometimes very difficult to do, but also I'll always try as best as I can to avoid us going into a conflict that is unnecessary. If one of them said something like that, I could respect an answer like that. Because you can't say what you're going to do because you don't know what's going to happen down the road, but you got to come in and say, I have a foundation from which to work with. Oh, I forgot he was on the stage. Oh my God. Oh, Tom. Oh, 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 Tom.
Oh God, here we go. And then blew the shit out of the Middle East with all the drones.
Yeah, never mind all the drones and shit.
He was against the Iraq war, but don't worry, guys. All that other shit, just let it happen.
Well, he brought up international experience and knowledge. Hey, credit where credit is due. No, don't talk about defense spending. That's not. Oh, for God's sakes.
He just did it. Oh, I knew Warren was going to be leading to this, and she stepped away. We got to cut the defense. We can spend that money elsewhere. Do you know how much we're spending elsewhere?
Okay.
Why did he giggle there?
Because war is funny, or having a mistake of his pointed out is funny to him. Before I answer that question, let me ask you a question now you didn't even ask. Uh-oh. Uh-huh.
Maybe they will.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Okay.
God, he talks slow.
Oh no, Bernie! You're not talking about yourself, Bernie.
But he had to bring up Trump.
Trump is bad. Yes, Bernie, we know. You're running against him. We already know you think he's bad. Okay, so you're against you're against DACA because acting unilaterally is bad, right, Bernie?
Only in war.
Oh, only in war. Okay.
Oh dear God. This is going to be the night of. I knew Barack Obama. Barack Obama was a friend of mine. And you, sir, know Barack Obama. Jesus Christ.
Oh my God.
He should have just come out with a I Love Obama t-shirt.
Uh-oh, we have a Sinatra raid. We have the Sinatra Air Force flying in and bombing us. Carpet bombing everywhere.
Hey, sinners.
Should I bring the fedored one in if he wants to?
Yeah, if he wants to.
Devil Fruit Zero, thank you. Neum, play attention to us. Hello, everyone. Hello.
Sorry, chat. We're doing our best. We're watching these idiots too.
Yeah. Here, let me. Thank you, Blake Becker. Neum.
You guys keep saying that, but that's a guess.
Right. I mean, you
guys
can say
didn't
what
think
you like to do
ISIS-
ideally, but you can't say for certain what's going to happen next.
Yeah, you notice he didn't talk about how Obama helped with, pulling people out and letting ISIS fester.
Right. Well, then you're not bringing the troops home, are you? The border with Turkey. Thank you, Frank Hubbard IV. Biden just says troops have to leave the region like it's a bad thing. Yeah, well, they can't reasonably say they're going to take all of our forces out of these places, which remain so freaking unstable that the second we're gone, some warlord is going to start up a new Taliban or a new ISIS or whatever else.
Well, it's amazing because, she's not going to take them out. She thinks they should be lowered, but we need them there.
Yeah.
Well, just say that.
Yeah. Just be honest. The double speak is not helping your case. I know you're politicians. You can't help it, but all the same.
We're not talking about him.
No, of course we are, because that's the only thing we have to talk about.
If you're playing the Trump drinking game, that's 4.
Okay, so Warren's for bringing them all home.
Yes.
Not leaving anybody in there. Okay, I just want to make sure I want to hold her to
Military
that.
isolationism. Okay. In fairness, we could solve these militarily. It would just take us actually doing it old school.
You mean catapults?
No, I mean, actually, going in to actually take over the country and
No, we can't do colonialism.
imperialism.
No, oh, I'm sorry, imperialism. Sorry.
Oh, man.
Did you put together 68 countries all by yourself?
These guys were all part of something.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
hell, I was part of putting Barack Obama into the White House.
I'm waiting for one of them to say, I remember I was part of this. I watched it on TV as it happened.
I was part of the team that restored the Jedi to the Republic,
That's not the question. What would you do, Dick?
Okay, tell you what, Pete, when you inherit Iraq, when you inherit Afghanistan, when you inherit Syria and on, you're going to perpetuate endless wars unless you're going to say you're going to bring all the troops home as soon as you come into office. Oh, won't somebody please think of the children? I understand, but still. Okay. Okay, so you would send no troops into harm's way?
Well, no, because he said he's not for taking them all out.
Oh, our infrastructure. Oh, here we go.
That would be illegal.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Well, what? Rebuild the United Nations. What?
Yes, there's a paycheck to paycheck for those of you playing drinking games.
What?
I'm back.
Okay.
Welcome back.
Okay. Oh, God.
damn it.
Okay, Joe, he's tacitly asking you if you endorse what Obama did. Because Obama did drone strikes without congressional oversight at all the time.
This is why I didn't feel bad about being away.
Yeah.
I know they're not going to be answering these fucking questions, dude.
Well, but here's the thing, though. The way they answer is an answer to those of us that have to decide who we're going to back, who we're going to vote for, and anything else. It's just like Elizabeth Warren dodging, trying to answer the question, where's the money going to come from? Not answering the question is her answer. She doesn't know. So watching these guys flail around trying to give an answer that doesn't commit them to do anything while still making everybody happy. Yeah.
Indeed. Thank you, Wolf.
Good, Wolf.
Bullshit.
Oh, okay. So your excuse is the same as Trump's.
Yes. We didn't go into Iran. Yep.
Good job, Pete. Good job.
I'm surprised Wolf actually asked that question.
I am
Good on
a little
him.
bit, but good on him for doing it, and good on Pete for biting back against Biden on that thing. Because if you're gonna go after Trump for using that same justification, which I don't disagree, it's a lousy justification. You can't use it yourself when that's not what happened. Sorry about that, Sinatra. I had another tab open. How you doing?
Meow.
Meow.
Meow. How you guys doing?
I'm being partially surprised and disappointed at the same time by several of these people.
Did he just say there'd be a 30-year sunset on any troop authorization?
That's what it looked like.
30 years?
Yeah.
You have to wonder if he meant that.
Well, even if he didn't mean it, it's like, does he understand that he's at best only in there for 8 years, and that he doesn't get to decide what a future president does or doesn't do?
Real quick, ex-Bubba Hotepper, this is Kyle. If you're around, I'm in.
Trump didn't take us into combat against Iran.
Don't you know, like Satsu says all the time, history started in
Yeah.
Well, they did bring up Vietnam, which was before
Yes,
Trump.
they did.
Because, Vietnam's really relevant to people now, even people of their own age. It's like, Vietnam, they're like one of our best allies over there. Now
Nut says she thought he said 3 years. I thought he said 30.
Okay, yeah, I don't know.
Because 3 years sounds like it would be an awful short time.
Yeah. Okay, Steyer. Come on, Tom, the outsider.
Hello.
Hey, Satsu.
Hi.
I think I'm farther ahead than you now.
Steyer's talking right now, I don't know.
That's not what they're talking about.
Nope.
Oh, are you? Okay, guys, welcome to the stream. It's debate night plus off to the side, Dark Souls.
Sinatra, you should be ashamed of yourself.
You're offline. You're probably playing it too.
No, Steyer, that's not what that said.
Yeah.
He's talking about the Afghan papers, and he said, "Do we know from the start they had at the start they had a plan?"
Right.
Oh, you have a super chat.
Yep. Thank you, Cryptic. All right. Rather go punch my own dick. Yeah, I understand. This is a very niche form of entertainment, guys, but it's just one of those special nights. It's a special episode of Lords of the Night.
In answer to when would you use troops, he just brought up the Australian fires.
For what?
Oh,
I mean, you're gonna send the Army Corps of Engineers down there, maybe? That might help.
Are you going to send them in there with fucking water guns?
We're going to shoot those flames to death.
we just need super soakers for our army.
That's right.
We need an entire brigade of super soakers. Stat.
I completely missed her whole question.
She asked, you said that Iran can't have nuclear weapons. How would you make sure they don't?
Yeah.
The last president only achieved it, I'm using air quotes, for 15 years. That's if Iran followed it, you stupid shit.
Yeah, and we know that they weren't, and now they promised that they won't, and Europe is going to be imposing a whole bunch of punishments on them for not doing so. I mean, whether you like it or not, and I don't know why Warren said she'd get back into that deal, you're not going to get back into that deal. What?
There was just a Scribe monkey moment there. She thought he was done because there was a pause.
Yeah. Okay, so you've got a coalition that isn't on Iran's side. We have that now.
Yeah.
And they're pressuring Iran not to do nuclear stuff. The same thing that you're talking about. And where have we been this whole time? Right here.
Well, you can't really stop them.
He's going to. He's going to give him a stern talking to.
Yeah, he's going to get a whole bunch of other countries that already don't like Iran to tell them we don't like you.
Well, you know how Iran feels about the... do I need to finish that sentence?
Despite this president's coziness with Vladimir Putin.
Yeah.
Okay, Russia. I think that's our first Russia bring up. We had Trump. Klobuchar was the first Trump. Buttigieg is the first Russia.
Oh, God. It's painful.
Uh-huh.
All right.
There isn't one.
How? How would you start negotiations again?
The European partners trying to hold the agreement together that Iran said they're not following.
Yeah.
They finally actually come out and said, we're not going to do it.
Yeah, that was the first thing they did after Soleimani was killed, is to say they're not going to do it. Even though we already knew they weren't, they made it official and announced it. So now that they're going against it, doing who knows what in the background.
You think Obama or Biden will say, I was part of the team with Obama that decided to drop billions of cash in pallets.
Yeah.
I love you. Good night.
Bye, Lady Monkey.
We will
Good night.
pay them a shit ton of money to stop. Oh, really? Like, and what happens if they fail like they have been?
They seem to believe that they're just going to follow it. Whatever deal they make, they're just gonna do it because we made the deal. That's how it works.
The biggest threat is Iran because of Donald Trump. She just said that. The biggest threat is our president. Okay.
You know what? If she had come out, or any of these guys had come out and said, okay, this is how I deal with Iran. I go to them and say, you're going to allow our inspectors all over your plants and everything else for the next 10 years. And after the first 3 years, then we'll lift some sanctions.
Oh, uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Well, what was your strategy otherwise? Just keep isolating North Korea till they decided to do something suicidal and screw up everything?
I met with Xi Jinping more than anyone. That's... I let him touch the blonde hair on my legs.
Hey, Biden, I hate to tell you this, but, you could consider Trump's trade agreement with China a strengthening of our relationship with them and leverage we could use in the future if North Korea starts to misbehave.
They're all going to meet with Iran, but North Korea, whoa.
Yeah, down. Yeah. We're going to go meet with Khomeini. We're going to go meet with the theocratic regime of Iran because that's the only way to stop Iran from getting a nuclear weapon. But we're going to isolate North Korea. We're going to just fuck that shit. That guy's a dictator.
Other than that, you like him.
Oh. Well, okay, it didn't go anywhere, but did it actually harm anything? Because, I mean, they're not doing anything different now than they were under Obama, just rattling their sabers and shooting off missiles occasionally.
Dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun, dun-dun.
Yeah, that's my work beeping me.
Well, it didn't work.
It didn't do anything.
It worked for them because they didn't have to follow any of the conditions.
Well, that's true.
Yeah.
You're right in that, Satsu. I wasn't thinking.
Uh-oh, the economy.
She's kind of hoey looking. I like her.
Same.
Wow.
What?
Rude.
Throw a beret on that? Some Clinton role play? Come on.
Wow.
Damn.
I'm just saying.
I know you just saying.
Okay.
Wait.
So you would do a trade deal with China then?
She just asked, is some better than none?
Yeah.
And no.
He's like, no. Okay, so in Bernie Sanders' world, the perfect is the enemy of the good. Mexico, I thought the new NAFTA was kind of helping with that, or am I?
No,
Isn't it
it's
racist to say that that we're doing that?
Climate change. Oh, for fuck's sake, Bernie.
A trade agreement doesn't have climate change mentioned?
Wow.
Wonder why, Bernie?
Yeah, you want to try to get China to clamp down on their carbon footprint? Good luck.
He's going to help our workers by throwing in, what, carbon credits?
Oh.
That's not what she asked you.
Okay, so you don't care about the AFL-CIO, basically. So the entire constituency that might be related to and or sympathetic to the AFL-CIO is just out because Bernie Sanders doesn't give a shit. Okay.
That's not what she asked you.
This has got fuck. Yay!
No, they're not. Yes.
You're wrong.
But
Yeah.
why is Sanders wrong?
And how is this trade deal not going to effectively alleviate some of the farmers' problems?
Another Donald Trump reference, you guys.
Yep.
Please drink responsibly.
I'm going to help because Trump is bad.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so you're saying that this first phase that Trump is doing is a first phase?
I want to know how many of these people are on record going against Trump when he said NAFTA needed to be renegotiated.
Probably all of them. Just reflexively, they probably were.
Well, that was a big story there.
Yeah.
Is that he's going to cause the whole trade thing to fall apart. Come on, somebody ask him if he said she couldn't be president.
You know,
Being pussies.
I don't know. I don't think they'll focus. They're trying to do questions that apply to everybody across the board. So asking him a pointed question about that, they might not do it.
Uh-oh. She's reality.
Uh-oh. If the moderators don't, do you think Elizabeth will bring it up?
No.
Yeah. Thank you, Cryptic. Oh my God, I'm sick and I need to drink to get through this crap. Well, the alcohol can kill some of the bacteria in your throat if you got a sore throat. Just don't overdo it.
That is true.
Oh my God.
No, they didn't.
Oh, Jesus.
They did not keep their old uniform. No, fuck off.
No.
No, he didn't.
Trump's trade war.
X'd out.
If the trade deal gets signed tomorrow and the stock market goes up a tick, all this nonsense they're talking about just goes away.
But remember, Scribe, only Wall Street is benefiting.
That's right. Not the farmers, not anybody else in the long run. That this is the first phase of an ongoing negotiation. There is no perfect, Pete, unless you're trying to promise perfection. Are you going to promise perfection, Pete? Because I would love to see you do that.
But at least he answered it.
Yeah, okay, legit, but still. Answering it, but then promising something you can't possibly fulfill.
I love how much they all love farmers suddenly.
Yeah. How much? Go ahead. No, you go ahead.
Under any other circumstance, they would say these middle American farmers are racist bigots for their former support of Trump. Now they love him.
Yep.
Everybody's gonna get pie, you guys.
How much carbon footprint legislation do you think would affect farmers negatively?
Well, according to Bernie, it's not gonna do nothing negative.
Okay, shush you.
What?
Oh, here we go.
Oh, God.
You think environmentalists and labor are going to agree on anything? So nothing's going to get done, is what you're saying?
Oh, yes.
Yeah. Okay. Just want to make sure I understood that. What? Now we're going to Skynet? Okay.
Seriously, guys, one of these six could be your president next year.
Yeah. Okay, remember, guys, environmentalists, labor, AI, they're going to be at the table for trade. No kidding.
Like, AI, would you like to add something? Kill all.
Oh. Oh.
He's not wrong.
Yeah, okay. But so he's just not going to do anything? Okay, so what's your alternative then? Isn't that something that Trump was saying at the beginning of his campaign?
Yep.
If they move a factory, you're going to stop them from getting or government contracts. How does that bring the jobs back?
I mean, if he's saying he's just trying to disincentivize companies from taking their jobs elsewhere.
Yeah, but a lot of the companies that moved didn't have government contracts. A lot of them have automotive contracts.
Yeah, okay, yeah. I mean, manufacturing, stuff like that. Thank you, Frank Hubbard the Fourth. Tell me lies, tell me sweet little lies.
Right?
Tell me lies, tell me lies. Oh, no, you can't disguise. Isn't that part of the trade deal they're working on right now, though?
Yes. Look, I agree with Bernie on this. I'm not for just free trade agreements and shit like that. I'm not.
Sure.
And that's what Trump has been doing.
And then the Democrats tried to take credit for after the fact. Anyway. Okay, so you're going to cut corporate money out of everything and no lobbyists. Is that what you're promising?
What? Oh, God. Not good for the environment. They keep bringing up the environment. Fuck you.
Okay, so you're going to cut corporations out of having any influence or voice in trade deals of the products that they produce.
You're talking about putting environmental tariffs on them.
Yeah.
Oh, God. She's got a little chin. But if you have a penis in her mouth, you can't see it.
Oh. You're going to undo the tariffs.
Corn-based ethanol is not good for us, you shit nut. Not to mention they destroy machinery.
Oh, corn ethanol?
Ethanol, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. But okay, what's the alternative then? Because I don't claim to understand all the economics of trade deals and everything else, but if you're saying that trade deals are bad because they're good for corporations, then what's the alternative? How would you structure a trade deal that doesn't just benefit the corporations?
Hang on. He just said he's going to get rid of the tariffs.
Yes, and first day.
Every trade deal is going to have environmental things. What if they don't go with it? You're going to punish the other countries?
Well, they have to go with it because he's going to say so. Remember?
This is the same question I had about Bernie's tax increase and Warren's tax increase. They say they're going to do it, but they're not the deciding factor in making that happen. So if you can't get the Senate to do it or the Congress to do it, what's your strategy? Real quick, thank you, Blake Becker. It's funny that the Democratic Party mispronounced dumbass. And we lost Monkey. He cut himself off. He was about to say something profound and he disappeared.
He was. You could tell by the tone of his voice.
Yeah, he was like, welcome back, Monkey.
God damn it.
You were going to say something profound. You got cut off.
Did you hear what Buttigieg just said?
What's that?
He said, so are we going to actually make sure any of this stuff gets done? Because people keep saying the right things and saying what they're going to do, but how are you going to make sure it gets done?
Well, okay, Pete, how are you going to do that?
Mm-hmm.
What I was saying was that somebody in chat had mentioned that Iowa's ethanol central. They actually called it ethanol mecca. And you're right, but that doesn't make them right for how they're talking about this shit.
Right. I mean, that might get you votes in Iowa, but that doesn't solve the problem.
So that person, I'm sorry, I accidentally closed it, but yeah, you're not wrong.
Okay. Oh, here we go.
Shit, I'm missing it. Load up, god damn it. I have a commercial.
They're bringing up the Bernie thing, and Elizabeth is smiling.
Oh, come on.
Okay, so Elizabeth's a liar is what you're saying. Bernie's saying Elizabeth is a liar.
Oh, there we go.
All right, so he's calling Warren a liar, and they're going to have to give her a rebuttal.
Did he just say he pushed out to her?
Well, he apparently he was stepping back because there was a run to get her to run for president until she decided not to, and then he only then did he put his hat in the ring. That's what he says. Anyway.
But he still put his hat in the ring against Hillary.
That's true, but I mean they're ideologically more aligned, he and Ian Warren. So okay, I don't know if that's true or not, but okay.
The most dangerous president in the history of our country.
Jesus.
Okay, here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Senator Warren, what do you think when this thing that never happened?
Okay, so he's calling her a liar. She's calling him a liar. Okay. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Uh-oh. Oh!
Wow.
Damn.
Oh, man. I'm under an oak
Wow.
tree. That's some shade.
Bitch.
Damn.
Hey,
Fuck.
hey, I'd have had to take off my tie. Like, hold up.
Oh.
Damn.
Wow.
Oh, God.
Oh!
But that's not the question. Fair
It ain't
enough.
the question, but still.
She got a good burn in, man.
Oh, yeah.
Fuck.
The shade.
For anybody not watching, she just pointed out that all the men on the stage have a combined 10 losses and the women have none.
Hey, she dodged the fuck out of acknowledging the fact that he actually said it.
Yeah, yes, she did.
She never once stated that he actually said it. You notice that?
Yeah.
Yeah, shut up.
Oh. Oh.
Oh, God.
By the way, Warren stole that talking point there from Klobuchar.
Yeah.
Did she just say skinniest?
Yeah.
You don't have to be the skinniest, yeah.
What?
So are you calling yourself fat?
She forgot her name. She forgot her name.
I'm proud to know her.
Her name is,
What's her face?
Say my name. I don't know your name. Okay. I mean, you mean like the outfit that you're wearing?
You know what the next question should be? But
What?
did you win because of your vagina, or did you win because you were good at your job?
Yeah. Warren got some points just for shade,
Yeah.
but she didn't really answer anything.
No, she didn't. And but she won it. She won that point.
That's true. That's true. Oh no. Bernie. Oh,
Okay. So
well,
look at her face. So this
Oh boy.
oh my God. The
don't
major
think
issue of the
there's
day, Bernie, is
I'll
that
be
you're
right
being
back.
called a liar left, right, and center, and you're not saying anything.
I'll be right back.
Okay. Oh, Bernie, you're on the rope.
No.
She got you flailing.
the real question here is which one of you is lying? Because one of you is.
Well, he definitively said he didn't say it, and she didn't say shit about whether he said it or not.
Yeah. And honestly, if he starts, well, I mean,
they need to ask her, did he say it?
Yeah.
So Trump is good for women?
Yeah.
Wow, outperform. You know, I just did a whole 3-hour live stream listening to 4 female candidates. And yeah, they may have won their races, but I wouldn't vote for them. Thank you, Cryptic. He's crashing and burning. Yeah, well, I mean, everybody put him into a corner because they're all assuming he said what he says he didn't say. And he's immediately on the defensive, and yeah.
Wait. Oh, I know Barack Obama.
Yeah.
Don't we all?
Really? You represent brown black? Okay.
Yeah, he lets them touch his leg hair.
He should say, I've been endorsed by Corn Pop.
Thank you.
Nope, break time.
What
Okay,
the hell
so
kind of answer was that?
I don't know what that was. All right, but initial impressions, guys, so far. Who's winning the debate so far?
Winning?
Nobody.
Sure, winning.
Trump.
Trump?
Trump is winning. Okay, who's coming in second?
Pence.
I don't
Honestly,
know. Maybe Buttigieg.
He hasn't gotten much time, and what he has done, he hasn't said a whole lot. I get you. I mean, he'd probably be mine right now too, but only because of that.
I think Warren's got the soundbite of the moment, at least.
Yeah. Oh, she's got the soundbite of the night, of course.
Yeah, unless something else happens, which is possible. But so far, she's been the most to get the crowd going.
But if anybody pays attention like we did, like she still didn't answer the fucking question.
Definitely didn't. Like, not one time did she say verbally that he said what I said he said.
No.
He definitively said he didn't, and she just started talking about some other shit.
Now, at least sounding a little bit different. Like I said, I'll give Steyer credit that when it came down to the commander-in-chief thing, he was like, I'll take my international experience and use that in making decisions. I was like, well, thank God somebody actually said something reasonable. But Steyer doesn't have a chance because he's being overpowered by these other guys. Jesus, I don't know.
I don't think any of them are doing particularly well, to be honest.
No, I don't think any of them are doing pretty good right now.
No.
Yeah. For all the questions they're asked, none of their answers are substantive, Irate Bear.
Well, even like the question about the free trade agreements that they were just talking about, very few of them even addressed that, and then several of them brought up climate change. Like that's that's not the fucking question.
They have nothing that they can address it with.
Well, I mean, like Sinatra, like that is an open door to talking about the economy, and they can't talk about the economy because they got no argument against how the economy is or has been under Trump. Yep. So they go to climate change, which they can easily make a point against Trump because Trump is anti-climate change science and everything. So they can win on that, quote unquote, but they got to stay as far away from the state of the economy. Now, I'm hoping the moderators who have done a bang-up job so far, I tell you what, this is probably, and maybe my expectations are just that low, of all the other debates we've seen this year so far, or this cycle, I should say, it's not the same year. These moderators and their questions are more on point and more structured and restrictive than anything else I've seen.
They're also doing a pretty decent job keeping them in check.
Yeah, it's they let Warren off the hook there.
Yeah, they did.
Which is crap, but no,
they didn't.
What they should have done
what are they gonna say to her?
Ask her directly. Did he say that? He's saying he didn't. Did he say it? Put her on the record.
Did he say those words? Not did he imply it? Did something that he say make you believe that that's what he meant? No. Did he literally say the words, a woman cannot become president?
I want to know. Are Yang and Tulsi here?
No.
I thought for some reason I thought Andrew Yang had made the cut, but I guess he didn't.
No, Steyer outspent him.
Yeah. Bloomberg's not there
naturally.
either, by the way.
No, Bloomberg's not there. He's out oppressing poor people.
Yep. And telling everybody that the primary process is crap and it should be tossed aside, even though we're 3 weeks away from it.
Well, he's not exactly wrong there.
No, he's not wrong. But I mean, like I said, if he was going to make that argument, he should have made it about 4 years ago.
Well, the way they set up this debate, or the debate criteria for this, is actually kind of asinine.
Mm-hmm.
Bloomberg, I believe, last I saw, he was at like 5% in the polls, which puts him at least on par with Steyer. But they also, the DNC is doing something very dirty this year by requiring a certain number of contributions.
Right.
Which,
from a plurality of states.
Yes.
You know what that's for, though, right?
That's to increase the number of people donating to them.
Yeah. Keep the self-funded billionaires out of it too.
Well, there's
can't
that
you
too,
tell how well that's working?
Yeah, I know, right? I think the only standout moment is Warren's shade, but it's an empty bag. It doesn't mean anything. It's just trash talk. Now, if you count trash talk as an advantage against Trump, maybe.
Yeah, but against Trump that wouldn't have worked.
No, it wouldn't.
He'd have had a clap back ready to go.
Oh yeah.
All right, here we go.
Damn it, mine froze.
Oh, Obamacare.
Yep. Thank you, Crappy Fisherman. I want to hear someone question Bernie about gulags in Milwaukee burning and beating cops. Good luck with that one, but who knows? Oh! Yes. Yeah, Bernie, tell us about the money. How much it cost? That's not what she asked. Substantially less. How much less? Give us a number. Give us a number. How much, Bernie? Give us a number. How much, Bernie? How much is it going to cost? Okay, how are you going to get Congress to pass that tax? Bernie. How much is it going to cost? How are you going to convince Congress to pass it? You can't institute a tax all by yourself, Bernie. You're not answering.
God, he needs a pop filter.
It's just 4%. Just another
here we go.
4% on the already whatever you're getting taxed.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, well then you tell us the numbers then, Biden.
Yes.
Wait, a public option? How are you going to pay for that? You just said the 4% tax isn't going to cover it. So,
Well, that's only for people who want it. Not many people are going to want it, Scribe.
okay, legit.
Oh, it's nonsense because you're talking about whether you have to pay for it or not.
You're assuming everybody has a medical emergency every year.
Right.
Yeah. Well, you know those coal miners in their black lung.
And he knows because he was there, all 100 of them.
But 30 years ago, he defeated a Republican incumbent.
Oh, that was such a bad moment.
That was, yeah.
Why won't it be easy though?
Oh, how much coke have you done? Uh-oh.
What?
Yeah.
What is she talking about?
She's trying to connect with Las Vegas voters or gambling addicts.
She's saying that his vision ain't on the table.
Oh.
Yeah, it's not a thing.
How do we do that? And how much is it going to cost, Amy? How are you going to pay for it? And I don't need your anecdotes. I need your answers.
They're just going to do it, Scribe.
All right, that's going to be my campaign slogan. Answers, not anecdotes. And there is only one answer: Moonbase.
My
Moonbase.
slogan's going to be because I said so.
Whatever they ask you, Moonbase.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's really it. No. Working on Moonbase benefits everybody. I'll talk about it later.
Why do they keep letting the women continue even after they say stop?
You sexist.
They keep doing. You already noticing this shit?
Are you trying to silence the voices of marginalized people, Satsu?
After their time is up, yeah.
Oh!
Wait
Shut
a
the fuck
second.
up, bitch. It's his turn.
She just said 36 million people couldn't get prescriptions that they needed to live last year. Did they all die?
So 36 million people just keeled over?
'Cause I feel like they didn't. I feel like we would have been told about that. That would be a huge part. 10% of our population dying.
So wait, on the first day of your presidency, you're going to cut all the costs of pharmaceuticals
Yes.
with an executive order?
She said that the other day on Twitter.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. I don't know. Can you do that?
No.
Well, then what the fuck is she talking about?
This is why I keep saying, you're not running for king, you dumbass.
Queen. Monkey. Queen. Oh, yeah. You sound really intimidating, Elizabeth.
She's going to do it, you guys.
Uh-oh. He's having a moment, guys. He's slurring his words.
What?
Yeah, I can imagine you need some mental health parity, Joe.
Yes.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Uh-huh.
All right, Tom.
Okay.
Uh-huh. All right. Oh.
I'm curious. How do you keep people on Obamacare buying their own insurance when you give them a public option?
Thank you, sad boy. Uh-oh, Stinky. Stinky.
How do you tell people?
Is that
Look,
Steyer's
you can
nickname,
either-
Stinky Steyer?
I have no idea.
Should be.
Thank you, Dragon Maid. Scribe, it just works. Don't ask questions. Hey, look, if I wanted Todd Howard as president, wait.
Oh,
Yeah.
Well, tell us how. But
you're
what
going to
about
double the
country,
amount
though?
we're spending. How are you going to make us
Bernie,
richer?
Medicare for all is not a panacea.
But
I know that, and that's a funny pun, actually, if you think about it.
did you notice what he said, though?
What's
She
that?
said, how are you going to stop from bankrupting the company? And he said, the middle class is going to be good.
Yeah.
Like, but the country's going to be bankrupt.
Yeah, the only problem with the middle class is they're paying too much for insurance. You're going to take away the $100 billion they make in profit by spending $4 trillion.
And you're going to eliminate the administrative nightmare. Okay, how much bureaucracy is going to have to be created to manage your system, Bernie?
He is literally talking about tearing down America by the foundation and building it back up with something else.
Well,
He's also literally talking about getting rid of millions of jobs.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, if you listen to the hardcore socialists, that is exactly what they mean to do, or mean to say at least. They want to tear everything down and rebuild from the ground up again. So he's not off his ideological platform there, technically. Oh, you're going back to Vegas? Okay, I think Amy's got a gambling problem.
Nobody cares what's on your website.
Well, why are you talking about somebody else's website? Is she talking about hers or someone else? She said on her website. About hers. Oh, she's talking about herself in the third person? Oh, she is a queen. Okay. All right.
I told you, dude.
Yeah, you're right.
Cut her mic.
Yeah, shit.
See, you can't even stay within the confines of a conversation. They're giving you a time limit and you can't even follow that.
So, Pete, how do you make everything mandatory? Yeah, and it was found to be unconstitutional.
Free riders. People who didn't want fucking insurance is a free rider.
How is it paid for? Is it? Maybe I missed it. How is his plan paid for already?
He's got a genie in his pocket.
How does a garage door opener solve that problem, Monkey? How?
I got to ask the chat, guys. Give me a 1 if you would continue paying for, say, an Obamacare plan, or you would go to the free plan that you don't have to pay for and get everything paid for.
Thank you, Blake Becker. I want to die now because I'm watching this. Okay, guys. We're at most we're going to go for another 20 minutes, and then we're going to cut it off and go to chat time. So they're all dead, right? The 36 million Americans are dead.
They're all dead.
Okay.
They're all dead.
You failed them, Warren.
That little chicken thing she does with her head is bothering me. She's like she's pecking it feed. Your plan won't pay for it.
Okay, Elizabeth, you still haven't told us where the money's coming from. You can't even answer the question of how much and where the money's coming from when you've been asked it directly over and over and over again. You're the last person on that stage who's to be saying like, "Oh, where the money's coming from." You haven't said you where.
She just brought up Amazon's not paying anything in taxes. Whose fault is that, Liz?
Yeah. Thank you, Cryptic. Now I want to punch Warren's dick.
Yeah.
She said we can ask them, the upper echelons, to take care of it, and then she said we can make them pay.
Wasn't that Yang's proposal in part?
Yeah.
He's going to raise taxes on the technology firms. It would be. What would it do to the economy? Yeah.
No. What does he mean by us?
Well, okay. I do. My elderly members of my family have to deal with that sometimes. If they have to like manage how much medicine they can get in a time period based on the out of pocket cap.
Yeah.
So he's not off base on that point, but it still doesn't answer anything.
She said,
God.
She said the numbers that he's offering don't add up. Bitch, where are yours?
Where are yours? Yeah, exactly.
She just said the average family had to spend $12,000 in deductibles and stuff. You know why? Individual mandate.
Thank you, Cody Fry. Scrotus 2020 hashtag Moonbase. Together we'll reach the stars. Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. I'll talk about Moonbase shortly. Yeah, who's paying all those people, Elizabeth? Where's the money coming from?
Out of her ass.
Uh-oh. Was she pointing out Elizabeth's contradictions?
Yep.
I think so.
Oh my God. Oh, I actually did something that never actually got done. Okay.
You couldn't get it through Congress. How are you going to get you?
Yeah, you being president doesn't suddenly make you able to do these things. You have to.
That's Scribe.
No, she could go, look, I'm going to work on it more. This will give me some leverage, but not I can make it happen.
You know, if I become president, I will use my political capital on day one and work with my party and the other side of the aisle, blah, blah, blah. I mean, at least say something like that.
Yes. Yes.
There you go. Good job. Okay.
Hello. Fuck him. Dude, I'd died if he said that.
What?
They're going to teach him to code.
Oh, God.
That doesn't
answer the question, Bernie.
What happens if they still don't have a job after 5 years?
The greed of the drug companies doesn't answer the question, Bernie. Oh my God!
So he's just gonna have several $1 billion sitting around to give to all those people who get displaced.
Tom Steyer is biting at the chomping at the bit. Sorry. So I answer this.
Biting at the chomp.
Biting at the chomp. I did that. That's what I do as a presidential candidate. Make up new phrases.
Like SCOTUS?
That wasn't me. That was chat. They made that up. Okay. Like you? Like you, millionaire Tom Steyer?
Which has what to do with healthcare?
And has what to do with saving other people's jobs. Okay, all right. Big soulless corporations are bad. Trump is bad. Okay, great. What is your solution? Give us the facts and the numbers, for God's sakes.
What is on his hand?
Which hand? I don't see anything.
His left hand, it looks like there's a tic-tac-toe board or something on the back of it.
Oh, I don't know. Oh, Joe.
Is he trying to sound measured or is he medicated?
Wait a minute. Didn't they like force Obamacare through?
Yes.
Yeah.
So it wasn't that they couldn't get it done. They just didn't do it the way you did it.
And by the way, Obama took such a large backseat to the process. He left faith in the Congress and everything to get it done. He probably could have gotten a better deal if he pushed harder, but he wanted to let the Congress figure it out.
Well, let's be honest. They let insurance companies figure it out.
Yeah, well, that was the other thing, too. Is this anyway. Thank you again, Cody Fry. SCOTUS 2056 is a grassroots movement to put sensible people in power. Sinatra.
Okay.
Yeah, Sinatra. SCOTUS 2056, when the Squetus is old enough to run for president. Sinatra's playing Dark Souls. He doesn't care.
Now I'm trying to figure out what Shelly wants for dinner, but she's being annoying.
Tell her that you have a solution. It's gonna require some sacrifice, and it's a 4% tax increase.
Time out. She said that we need a government-run pharmaceutical company.
So is she going to nationalize a pharmaceutical company?
She just said, did she just say she was going to use executive orders?
Yeah.
She said, I'm just going to use the power. That's what she just said.
I have the power.
How? Okay.
I am the Senate.
I am the Senate. Okay. How would one conceivably use an executive order to lower the price of prescription drugs? I mean, do you increase tariffs or something immediately, or do something to try to bottleneck it?
I'm not on pharmaceutical side here. They gouge the shit out of us. They really do.
They do.
But you need to tell me how you're going to do this legally.
K-Rick says, Scribe Light, she did say it would be in case of shortage or sudden price spikes to regulate prices. So it wouldn't be passive and persistent. It would just be incidental.
Yeah.
She would use executive orders incidentally to price balance.
K-Rick might have been answering me.
Oh, okay.
Because apparently, yeah, there we go. No, the answer is no. Should the government be manufacturing drugs?
Is the government a drug dealer?
Honestly?
Well, I'm not talking about Air America. Let's leave the CIA out of this. Shush now. We all know what happened to Mel Gibson and Robert Downey Jr. What? So are you going to outlaw lobbyists? Okay. Childcare. Okay. Well, actually, you're pretty acute yourself.
She needs a penis to hide that chin.
Uh-huh.
Are there a lot of people dying because of childcare in Iowa?
I don't know. Well, I don't know. Are you a single mother family of 3 and you got 2 kids? That's 2/3.
Oh, fuck.
What?
Should childcare providers not make say minimum wage?
Okay. Subsidizing childcare. So tax breaks for people with kids. Don't we already do that? Okay. The gender pay gap. Oh, yeah, because only mothers have to deal with childcare, guys, just so you know.
Yeah, I don't have to deal with it at all.
Okay, so we increase the amount of tax credit for people with kids? Is that what he's talking about? Oh, so she's lying?
That's if they have to pay it. That's not for. Oh, fucking bitch.
Wait a minute, bitch.
Yeah.
Back up. What? Actually,
She really
it's
just said
free
that.
for everyone. Just some people have to pay.
Actually.
Is that what that bitch just said?
Yep,
That's exactly what
did.
she said.
Oh my god! And they let her say that.
Well, no, I'm fine with them letting her say it. Let her run her mouth off. I hope they have a follow-up.
It's free for everyone. Just some people have to pay.
Yeah.
It's free, asterisk.
Oh, won't somebody please think of the children? Okay. A
Jesus.
2-cent wealth tax. And who is going to pass that to get to your desk?
Wait.
Oh, my God.
Pander.
She's got more panders than China.
She's raising everybody's pay, and it's going to be cheap, guys. It'll be easy to do.
Yeah? What?
That is.
What? Did you say yes, it would be free for everybody? Or is that you're just agreeing to start answering the question?
He literally said, "Fuck your question. I'm answering this one."
Oh.
That's what he just did.
Fuck your question. I'm answering one nobody asked me.
Yep. Uh-huh.
Please stop him and say, "Can you answer the question?"
Is it going to be free for everybody regardless of their income level, Bernie?
Answer the question.
Bernie, if you're not going to make anybody pay for childcare, where's the money coming from?
You could take all the money from the military, Bernie, and not pay for a single one of your fucking plans.
It's not free.
Should be is not an answer to would you. I mean, there should be no disease in the world that takes children away from their parents when they're 2 or something, but there is. So a should answer is not an answer. Biden, sorry. I was going to say Bernie.
They keep saying free. Somebody has to pay for it.
Yeah. I mean, you're talking about raising taxes. Okay.
Wait. Never mind.
You're not answering the question, Joe. You said there should be free childcare for everybody. You didn't say that you would do it or how you would do it.
I had free healthcare or free childcare. It's called my mom.
Yeah, me too.
Same.
Yeah, my mom stayed home from work until I was like 12 or something, my sister and I, and then she went back to work. That was your one laugh line there, Joe. That's all you get.
Would you ban them?
You know what? I was just thinking that.
Oh, what? Uh-huh. So you'd restrict it on the basis of income?
See, he answered the fucking question.
That's true.
That's a violation of the 14th Amendment, jackass.
Still answered the question. I'm just impressed he answered the fucking question.
You're right.
Yeah,
You're right.
Screw the constitutionality. He answered the question.
Holy shit.
Like, how would you do this? Well, I'd become a dictator and take over the country. Well, it is the
He just
question.
said, "Fuck them."
Yeah.
Like, fuck them. They'll figure it out.
It's like, how would you do this? Well, I'd go into every millionaire's house, hold them at gunpoint, and take all their money. Oh, okay.
What about for healthcare?
Okay, how much of a percentage of millionaires and billionaires actually make up college-going kids?
These days, it's probably small. Shit.
What the heck was that?
Nothing. Pay no attention. It's good.
Do you have another bat?
I dropped some shit.
That's a lot of shit.
No, it's just noisy.
I think Monkey's got somebody tied up in there. Bring down the national debt? You're going to do that by giving everybody free childcare?
Make that investment. Bring down the debt.
Oh, God. Thank you, Cryptic. Everything is solved by taxing. I pay 25% already. Well, then you must have no problems. Right? That is true. Yeah. And Joe's going to need some of that here in about 10 minutes.
Pretending to care about plumbers.
Wait.
So you want to fund vocational schools? Okay, so you're going to eschew universities and push it into vocational schools?
No, she specifically still said college.
I mean, maybe you can take.
Oh.
Oh. So you're going to give away all your money?
Give up your money, Dick.
Let me get some of that dough.
Yeah.
Here, I'm going to tweet Tom Steyer right now and tell him, give me your money.
What's his Twitter? I'm going to hit him up too.
Tom Steyer.
What's his ad again?
Tom Steyer.
Hey, at Tom Steyer, redistribute some of that wealth my way.
Okay, I just followed him so he can DM me and give me what I need to know.
PayPal.me/Sinatra says.
Okay, well, I'm going to call it here. I mean, you can listen to the debate in the background if something really crazy happens.
Yeah, I got it.
Guys, it is chat time. Questions, comments, concerns, complaints, conspiracy theories, reactions to the debate thus far. If you've been watching, please put them in the chat now. If you have questions for us, please put plenty of chat marks after those. If you have statements for us to consider, please put plenty of statement marks after those. Supposedly, maybe after this, even though it's going on right now, people are playing Dark Souls or something, I guess. I don't know.
Sinatra really wants to.
Yeah.
I bet Satsu's playing it right the fuck now.
How much you want to bet?
5 cents.
Too bad, because you would have won that bet.
Oh.
So you owe me 5 cents.
I got you.
Yay.
I got you.
That's at least a couple of lemons or something.
What? No.
Let's see. Gulf City, Johnny Blaze. Are pandas scary? They can be.
Maybe.
I'd love to see a horror movie with a panda as the villain.
I'll have you know, I watched a panda bite a person's head off on Robot Chicken.
Whoa.
Let's see. Gulf City, Peterbilt Confederacy. The debate if any of them win, 1861 will ride again. What? I don't know what that means. Rico 8181. Scribe Light. None of these fools will last a day in Australian question time parliament. Oh God, most of our politicians wouldn't know what to do with question time.
Before you ask your next question, somebody mentioned this in chat earlier, and I just see it. Michael Avenatti arrested in California for alleged bail violation.
Hey,
what's that number 4 for him?
Creepy porn lawyer. There you go. Pirates Creed. Have you guys played Dark Souls with? And then my chat jumped. Sorry, guys. Sad Boy. Thank you. The Division has better story, and the Division 2 has better gameplay. Is that true?
Then what?
The story for the Division is better. The gameplay for the Division 2 is better.
Yes.
Frank Hubbard IV. Did I misunderstand Warren, or did she say that all childcare workers are black and brown and therefore need more money?
She said the bulk of them are black and brown, which may be true. I don't know.
I don't know if that's true.
Well, when you grow up with a maid named Consuela, you just think that.
Yeah. The Luke Skywalker 2. Has anything of note happened during the debate?
No.
No?
Not really.
Not really, except a constant barrage of not answering the questions.
Yes.
Yeah, in fairness, Pete Buttigieg answered one.
That's
so
right.
I guess that's notable.
Yeah,
By saying he's going to violate the Constitution.
Yeah, by saying Tom Steyer did say something reasonable at the Commander-in-Chief question, at least at first, and then he went off into La La Land.
Yeah.
Well, he need to the people who have these restrictions, they need to change the name of their plan, because they keep saying, I want Medicare for all. I want this thing for all. Every single American in the U.S. is entitled to this. And it's like, what about the rich? Not them.
They should call it Medicare Accept.
Yeah.
Free college accept.
Yeah. What about the rich? Well, I mean, they're not people. Oh, okay.
Let's see.
Real quick.
Okay.
No, you. I
Okay.
I need to get this.
Jack Gunstein says, Scribe are pandas bears. As far as I know, taxonomically they are. As far as I know, by
panda bears.
Well, yeah, they were called that, but biologically speaking, they weren't. As far as I remember, they for a long time they weren't sure if they were actually technically bears. But now I think that they've lined them up that they are, or they've determined that they are.
I dropped a Twitter link in chat there. Oh, why is it not showing up right? Well, copy and paste it, and please share that, guys, as much as possible.
Yeah, I'm about to do that too.
I need Tom's money.
Let's see. K-Rick Scribe, at least Buttigieg has some form of plan rather than vague promises.
Did he though?
It's an unconstitutional plan, though. So it's kind of a dead on arrival. Massive Dynamics, Tom coming for your money. Is he coming for the guns first?
Have they talked about? They haven't talked gun control yet.
Not yet. Maybe they will in the next half hour, but we're skipping over that. Kiefer Man, Kiefer Dam, does the toilet paper go over or under? Under.
They're complaining about the Senate right now.
They're complaining about this. You mean the people are going to have to pass their taxes?
No. The ones who are going to vote to acquit Trump.
I think haven't they said that that's pretty much off the table at this point?
What, acquitting Trump?
Yeah, I mean some might be for it, but it's not going to happen.
No, you're thinking of just dropping charges. They're talking about to actually acquit him in the trial.
Oh, I see. Yeah, okay. Sean Early, Scribe Light, a wealth tax is patently unconstitutional, and SCOTUS would convene in an emergency session to strike it down. Yeah.
Don't be so sure about.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Biden's complaining that Trump went after his surviving son.
Oh.
Did he actually use the word surviving?
Yep.
Oh, my surviving.
Yeah, I turned it off. I can't watch anymore. I got to be honest.
Mine started buffering, and I couldn't get it back, so I don't really care. Ebony Williams, Scribe, would you hold someone for ransom, I assume, for Moonbase? No. Moonbase is a benefit to all mankind. It will spur technological development. It'll create new substances and new technologies that will enrich our economy. And it'll bring various countries together because it's going to be an international effort to make Moonbase. Moonbase actually has the dividends of world peace and increased economic prosperity. See what I did there?
I saw.
All right. Motto Winter. Oh, Lords, would you try a bacon stuffed ham wrapped in bacon with a side of garden salad? That's a lot of pork right there.
Yeah, not with the
That'd be
salad, though.
That bacon.
Now, here's the question, though. Does the garden salad have bacon bits?
Real ones, not them crunchy things.
Yeah.
I think the better question is, whose garden did it come from?
No. Frank Hubbard, Scribe, have you gone to a munch? If so, any recommendations for going to a first one? If you're talking about the sort of BDSM mild orgy type munch, I have not. I don't really do that kind of exhibitionism. If you're talking about something else, I don't know how to answer. So I have no advice if it's the one, and I have no advice if it's something else.
The hell's a munch?
I'll look it up. Ebony Williams, Scribe yes, and then Ransom, LOL. Also, why stop at Moonbase? Why not Mars Base? Moonbase is a prerequisite for Mars Base because Moonbase will become a staging point from which to launch more Mars missions that they can happen in shorter amounts of time. Because if we have missions taking off from the Moonbase, then they won't take as long as coming straight from Earth, and there'll be some other benefits. Plus, we have to prove out the technology of surviving on the moon in order to use that in order to build a better Mars base when we get there. We can't do Mars base until we've done moon base. Frosted Glass, Scribe, how will moon base compete with the more popular moon drums and moon rhythm guitar? My first act as president will be to put Frosted Glass into a box of Frosted Glass. and make such questions irrelevant. Let's see. Vortex says Moonbase leads to Galaxy Base. Down the line, yes. Except that's way down the line because Babylon 5 ain't happening anytime soon. Let's see. Thank you. Next 6 minutes. Coco for Scribe, Monkey, Satsu, and Sanut. High fives.
Nice.
Well, thank you.
Hey, I get Coco, but you don't want to. Are my hands too dirty for you or something? Okay.
Why don't I get cocoa?
Because you're not as cool as I am.
Chocolate.
Soraya, did you see that?
Invented chocolate.
Soraya says, "Did you see that Stephen King is in hot water?"
Oh yeah, he
Why,
said something naughty earlier.
Oh, did he say?
What'd
He
he
said
say?
something. You said something woke at first, and then people took it out of context or something.
Well, I think the woke statement came after the naughty statement because he said when he's thinking of creative direction, he doesn't consider diversity because he thinks it stifles.
That's right.
Being creative. And people are like, that's like saying that diversity and making good content isn't synonymous. And I'm like, it's not. It literally isn't.
No.
Like diversity is like things don't immediately get better because of diversity. So it literally isn't. So yeah, that is exactly like saying that.
Original Shroom, have you seen today's Project Veritas video? I saw that there was one. I think isn't it like some campaign staffer from Bernie's campaign or something? I don't know. I saw that there was one. I don't remember the details. You guys know?
I haven't watched it.
Okay. You know
People
what
have
it's
told me about it. It's about some Bernie staffer who's being rude and mean or some shit.
Okay. Devil Fruit Zero, Scribe, would it be bad manners to put a story I already have posted into the MSS News hashtag tomorrow that you didn't get to tonight? No, it would be bad manners. By all means, go ahead. This was a special night. Ebony Williams, Lords and Sinatra. Sinatra's a lord too?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Just make sure that's clear. Did you know that killer whales are not whales, but the largest species of dolphin? I think I knew that because they are mammals.
I did not.
I did.
I don't believe you now. So.
Let's see.
But whales are mammals too.
My brain was going in 3 different directions. I'm looking at questions and trying to answer them at the same time.
Oh my God.
What?
Pete's talking about literal tornadoes made of fire.
Well, those are in Australia I've seen videos, but that's not, I mean, okay. Mata Winter, oh lords, who the hell does not put bacon in a garden salad? And Sinatra, you need to eat the salads?
No, I don't.
Salads are good.
They can be, but most of the time they're not.
Zeo Gold, would you pay to see Cenk Uygur and Alex Jones in a cage fight?
Probably.
No, two fat guys fighting. I'm okay.
That shit would be over in 13 seconds.
I would rather see them in a online like live debate moderated by Joe Rogan.
That would be good.
That would be good. Stargazer Nuts, what does Sinatra says is Lord's name? Sinatra.
Wasn't it the Lord of Penis Guns?
Yes, I think.
Yeah, it was the penis gun.
I think Lord of Penis was that Weibo? Well, no, actually, she's Lord of Dick Grayson. Yeah. So she's the only one that kind of doesn't have a P name, but that's because it kind of predates that whole thing too. Midnight Exile says the Lord of Horsecock.
Yeah.
No.
Oh,
it was penis gun because of the penis gun.
My power just flickered, guys. If I disappear, oh, there goes again. Shit. Well, yeah. If I disappear, the stream's going to go on all night. Okay, let's not have that happen.
Yeah, I don't know what happens to Streamlabs if a host is gone, or StreamYards if a host is gone for a while.
I don't know. Let's see. Soraya, do you think anyone else is going to drop out of the race? Yes, they have to.
Nobody on the stage is going to be dropping out probably within the next month or so. But there's still other people, Andrew Yang and Tulsi and what's that guy? Is it Bennett? I know there's other nobodies that if they dropped out, people will be like, he was even fucking running. But yeah, there's a couple of them left. So
Pyrus Creed, have you guys played Dark Souls with controller or mouse and keyboard?
Controller.
Oh, is mouse and keyboard no good?
Dude, even PC purists are like, never. I wouldn't do that to myself.
Well, then shit, I'm not going to buy it now.
There's too much movement. There really is.
I am a super mouse and keyboard supremacist, and I use a controller.
Me too.
This is why I won't play Monster Hunter like that. I don't understand how people play Monster Hunter with mouse and keyboard. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Mac McManx, do you use condoms? Yes.
God, no.
No.
You know what, Monkey, I was thinking about the other day?
What's that?
Now that we've played Dark Souls and Dark Souls-like games, I think I want to get you to try Monster Hunter again. Because your complaint was how slow the combat is. And I'm just like, Dark Souls, yo.
It's not as bad. I mean, this is more slow and methodical than just a pure Twitch game. But it's not Monster Hunter levels.
Come on, man.
You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, give it another shot. Use a different
let's see. Mata Winter. Oh, Lords, the Project Veritas video is a Bernie staffer revisionist historying labor camps and saying Trump supporter to re-education camps.
Really?
Okay, that is one Bernie staffer. Does Bernie believe that? I mean, some of these Project Veritas exclusives are just like, we found some random nut who said something nutty. Unless you get Bernie on the record saying something like that, I don't know. There's a bunch of wackos that work for every candidate.
We can't get Bernie on the record to say that women.
Exactly. Ebony Williams, Satsu, are you going to watch the Demon Slayer movie?
What? What's that? Is that a thing?
Is it like live action or like anime?
Yeah, I didn't know they were making. I mean, I figured they might be making a movie because the show has been so successful. Put it this way: if they're making Demon Slayer anything, and I can watch it, I'm gonna watch it. So,
thank you, Sad Boy. Dark Souls is way better than Code Vein. Fuck you, weeb.
It is. Who said it wasn't?
Yeah, I'm confused. They were saying that the other night. How Code Vein isn't any kind of Dark Souls or not.
Well, it is. It's just
it's difficult, not challenging.
Yeah, it's Dark Souls Light with weeb stuff in it.
Yeah, it's a Dark Souls Light with weeb stuff in it, with a not so firm understanding of how difficulty works. It was fun.
Pirates Creed, what was Pete's unconstitutional plan? The wealth tax, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Well, no, not as the wealth tax. Providing college for some, but not for all based on income.
Right. Yeah.
Constitution requires that everybody has to be treated equally.
Yeah. Let's see. Just because it's federal money and it's education. Let's see. Ebony Williams. Yes, Satsu, they're making a Demon Slayer movie coming in October.
Gross.
Shut up. You ain't even watch it.
But
see.
You know the movie's not going to be good.
Oh, a live action one? You know, they have made decent live action ones, so we'll see.
Oh, yeah, like that live action Dragon Ball movie. That was amazing.
That was an abomination.
Stargazer Nuts, thank you for putting that in the chat. Guys, there's a link in there for the crowdfunding for Knight of Charlemagne. Knight of Charlemagne is the person responsible for my avatar. Really great piece of fan art, and just donated it to me free of charge back in the day, and appreciate it. If you could take a look at his fundraiser, he's having some health problems and he needs to take care of his dog. He's not asking for too much in the grand scheme of things. So if you have an opportunity, please go take a look. Appreciate it.
Man, Klobuchar's eyebrows are fucking with me, man.
Oh man, they're horrible.
Satanic cultist, Lords of the Night. Would Monkey and Scribe play Kerbal Space Program and build a moon base? Well, I mean, these guys were supposed to build me a moon base in No Man's Sky, but they never really did. So
I found it. I just didn't build anything on it.
Well, I mean, you said you would, but you didn't. So
well, I'm a liar.
Another unkept promise. Thank you, politicians.
Good. Rack them up. Put it on the tab.
Let's see. Sean Uli, a wealth tax would require a constitutional amendment like the income tax needed the 16th.
Probably, yeah.
Let's see. Zeo Gold, who do you think is hotter, Android 18 or Nico Robin? I don't know who either of those people are.
18.
I don't know who Nico is. 18 is a Dragon Ball character.
Oh, okay. I don't know.
18 is a bad bitch, but I don't know about Nico.
Sir Quack, which of these fools would be the most entertaining in a debate against Trump? Probably Bernie or Warren, I think.
I think Warren would be pretty funny, and I think I think Biden against Trump would be funny, but it wouldn't be because of Biden. It'd be because of Trump.
Adabisi, does Bernie yell all the time? Yeah, pretty much. He raises his voice to sound like he's commanding or something when he's this hunched over midget. Motto Winter, oh Lord, shrimp and chicken, beef and steak, or gerbil and veal?
Beef and steak? Wait a minute.
I'll take the shrimp and chicken because at least there's a variety there that I would actually eat.
Yeah, I'll take the beef and beef.
Yeah, I'm like beef and beef?
Can I mix and match and go steak and shrimp?
No, you can go steak and gerbil. Let's see. Knight of Charlemagne, do you think anyone tonight has a chance to beat Trump? As a chance?
Everybody has a chance except for what's his face.
I think Biden has the best chance right now. But that's only because of name recognition. I mean, the substance of his quote unquote campaign so far is so vague. And so, do you remember when I was vice president with Barack Obama? Do you remember Barack Obama? Hey, Barack Obama was someone I worked with. I stood behind him when a thing happened. That's been it mostly. And like talking about his long and deep career. The only advantage he's got is he actually does know how things work. He does actually work with people on both sides of the aisle. He should bring that up more. He doesn't. So
no, he's too busy saying Barack Obama put me personally in charge of that.
Yeah.
He's also the only one who seems to understand that you can't just say that you're going to change the entire foundation of America and that just be it. Like, I'm going to do this thing that's going to change America as a whole, and I'm just going to do it when I get in the office.
Except he doesn't share that kind of pragmatism in any of his answers and saying, like, I've worked in the Senate for years. I know how these things operate, and I can promise you I will try to do this. But everybody on this stage saying that they're just going to come in and do blah, 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 blah. They haven't been here long enough to know that's not the case. That's what I would have said if I was Joe Biden. I'd say, like, I know how things work.
Man, look, if I was Joe Biden, I would have walked up on that stage and said one word. I would have had one word in my arsenal, and it would have been how. Like, that's it.
Wait. That's racist against Elizabeth Warren.
You're not wrong.
Yeah, no, that's my question for all of them, especially Warren and Sanders is, and I did a video on Sanders and also Yang where they were asked direct questions, like especially Bernie was asked like, how are you going to pay for this? And he gave such the most nonsensical, convoluted sewer pipe of consciousness that it was just amazing to me that someone could be asked such a direct question and expect to be taken seriously with that answer. Let's see. Everybody's asking about like eating hamsters and gerbils now. You guys
stop it.
Do you guys do that a lot?
Yeah, is this something you're trying to like push onto us, convert us?
I feel like there wouldn't be much meat there.
Blake Hanley, Sinatra, who is your favorite creepypasta narrator other than yourself?
I'd say Mr. Creepypasta.
Sounds a bit on the nose, doesn't it?
Yeah,
That's that
name like that. How could he say?
Yeah, I mean, that's what he does.
With a name like that, he better not suck.
But damn right, he's Mr. Creepypasta.
He's got like 1.9 million fucking subscribers.
Sure.
Nice.
So he's doing something right.
Zeal Gold, would you rather eat
Healthcare is a human right.
Okay, Zeal Gold, would you rather eat pizza with banana topping or drink Cool Ranch Dorito vodka? Neither, thanks.
Actually, banana wouldn't necessarily be horrible on pizza. I could see it as an interesting contrast to the sauce.
I don't know. I like banana on cereal.
That's different. That's breakfast. That's fine.
I put bananas in my cereal.
Let's see. Ebony Williams says, Satsu, you're not ready for season 4 of Attack on Titan, and the movie is not live action.
I can't wait for season 4 of Attack on Titan.
Adonis Bartolote says, did Sanders just say Witcher 3?
That would be
Which
awesome
R3?
if he did.
Yeah. He's probably said which R3 or something. Satanic Cultist says, Horror Babble is so good at reading H.P. Lovecraft. You know who's really good at reading H.P. Lovecraft? Jeffrey Combs. You guys can probably find it on YouTube somewhere. Jeffrey Combs reading the actual text of The Reanimator is perfect. He's got the perfect voice. He makes it sound creepy just the way he does it. It's great. If you can find it, I highly recommend it. Let's see. Why? Okay, Mac McNanks. Why did he say that like Cleveland Brown? You talking about Bernie? I don't know.
That's nasty.
Jack Gunsky says, "Hey guys, come to my Oh wait, never mind. Rico 8181. Yeah.
Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry. And then I'll say it.
Go ahead.
I was going to say, Satsu, we discovered today I might be able to stream when I play with you guys.
Oh, yeah?
It won't be pretty, but I can do it through StreamYards.
Oh, I didn't even think about that.
Rico 8181 says LOTBN, Lords of the... I don't know what the B stands for. If you put banana in soup, does it make it cereal? Monkey,
what?
You're the expert.
If you put bananas in soup, does it make it cereal?
Yes.
No. Cereal is not all cereal, or not all soup is cereal, you guys. Remember, cereal is a specific kind of soup.
Ebony Williams, Ranting Monkey, why do you constantly defy your body and stream when you should be sleeping?
It's my body that causes that.
I was about to say his body prevents him from sleeping.
Don't blame me for that shit.
Well, you are your body, you know. Let's see. Ebony Williams says soup is savory, cereal is not.
Oh, yeah?
It has to be savory.
There's no savory cereal. Becca Fairley says, so not all soup is cereal, but all cereal is soup?
Yes.
Okay. That is his theory, guys, and he's sticking to it.
A monk theory.
Motto Winter. Oh, Scribe, are you an uptown squirrel? Uptown squirrel. She's been living with a big fat nut. No, sorry. We got 6 minutes, guys. The next 6 minutes are still all yours. Adonis Bartolote. I love how you get my name wrong every time. Please don't change. Adonis Bartolote. That's how it goes in my mind. It just sounds more exotic that way.
It's Bartolotti.
Is it Bartolotti?
Bartoli.
Bartolotti.
It's pronounced Smith. It's all silent.
Oh shit.
The name is silent.
Wait, but doesn't it sound fancier? Say Adonis Bartolote. It's like, hey, it's an Italian. It's like a stereotype. Hello.
No, when you say it, you make it sound some type of Hispanish.
Hispanish.
Hispanic? Wow.
Yeah, some type of Hispanish.
Is that like Spanglish, but on the other side of the equation?
Yes.
All right. Let's see. At ABC, will you guys continue the stream for the debate?
No.
No. I got to go to bed. So I'm going to end this. If these guys want to pick it up on a different stream, okay. But I'm done in the next 5 minutes.
Yes.
Exactly.
What's up with that?
Do you think I hate myself? Huh?
What's up with that? We going to continue this?
Y'all need to level up.
I am level 41.
You need to level up. Because
What are you?
Don't worry about it.
What are you?
I've done some farming in Orlando, so you need to catch it.
What are you?
He's 62.
Are you?
No, I am level 53.
Oh.
Oh, I get that. As soon as I go back to the bonfire, I'm killing a bunch of souls.
Ebony Williams says, Sinatra, have you had a shrimp po' boy?
Yes, I have.
Any good?
Mm,
Eh.
depends on who makes it.
Mac McManx, which candidate would you sleep with? Tulsi Gabbard.
Yep.
That's easy. That was
Yeah, Tulsi. That's not even a question.
Satsu.
Satsu's thinking Amy with those awesome eyebrows.
Yeah.
I just want to slide down him, man.
Good Christ. Let's see. Sir Quack says, will Trump change his vice president? No. I think Pence's loyalty to Trump surpasses any weaknesses he might have, either as a politician or elsewise.
Yeah, his only reason to change vice president would be to help the Republican Party having a candidate in 2024.
Right.
But that party has not been as loyal to him as Pence has.
Yeah.
So he's like, fuck them.
Yeah. Pence ain't going nowhere. Do you think Pence will run?
No.
Yeah.
Nah.
I don't think so either. I think he goes for a private sector after this. Something else. Rico 8181. Why wasn't Tulsi on the debate? Well, it was probably because of donors and or percentage in the polls. I'm assuming percentage.
It was polling, yeah.
Yeah. I think she was getting okay money.
Yeah, pretty much all of the candidates hit the fundraising things. They hit those with no problem.
Let's see. Night of Charlemagne says, thank you all for the support. Best audience on YouTube. Good night, all. Bye, Night of Charlemagne.
Have a good night.
And guys, yeah, check out. I'll get it here in a minute, but please take a look at Night of Charlemagne's fundraiser for him and his doggo. He's just in a touch of trouble right now. Let's see. Anonymous donated 20 pounds. The Lords of the Night sent me. Thank you, Anonymous. Let me also take a moment to thank the people previously. Anonymous with 20, another Anonymous with 20, Jaeger Pony with 40 pounds. Thank you. Anonymous with 40, and Anonymous with 200 pounds at the beginning of the whole deal. Thank you guys, whoever you are, wherever you are. Here's the link one more time for people to take a look. Let's see. Well, given we have a guest and everything else, by the time I'm done with this, we'll be at the top of the hour, and that's the end of the show. So, guys, thank you for joining us tonight, as you guys always do. I know it was a bit of a slog for those of you who are joining us live. For those of you in the future that might be looking at this, I hope in some way, shape, or form we have contributed to the historical event that we just witnessed. Moderators, thank you for keeping an eye on things, even though our chat and audience are the best behaved in the world. Everyone who donated, either to me and especially to Night of Charlemagne, thank you so much for your generosity. It's really appreciated. Guys, if you have no idea who Sinatra Says is, you should really go look him up. Check out his channel.
I'm amazing.
Subscribe to it. Add some more onto the pile of hundreds of thousands of people who watch him every day, or something like that. Let's see what else. Presumably after this, you guys are going to be playing Dark Souls.
Monkey.
What up?
What are you thinking?
I'm happy to hang out. I won't be able to play with you guys because I'm not even close to where you guys are.
Okay. Well then, sorry.
I'm gonna go talk to Squishy, and I'll do a follow the Twitter. I'll let you guys know on Twitter what the deal is.
Okay. So yes, you guys could conceivably watch Sinatra live in Sinatra's in Satsu's shadow for at least another 20 levels or something. But keep an eye on Twitter. Follow us all on Twitter for all those kind of fun notifications and such. And be sure to, if you're subscribed to our channels, and you should be, hit the bell and click all notifications. Supposedly that will actually lock you into getting notified of these things.
You
Maybe.
still don't get it.
I know. Let's see. Anything else that I've left off that we need to say before we go?
Nothing that comes to mind.
All right. What?
Nothing.
Okay. Well, everyone, I should say Satsu, Monkey, thank you for joining me as always.
Indeed.
Sinatra, thanks for coming to hang out, even though you were playing Dark Souls the whole time.
I'm not the only one.
That's not, I didn't say you were.
You never own up to your own shit.
I'm not owning up. I'm just pointing out that it's not just me.
You just pulled some of that little brother shit.
Everyone, these guys' lives make me sad sometimes. And we will see you tomorrow on Monkey's channel at the usual time.
Bye, guys. Ciao.
And per tradition, I'm getting out my copy of Screw the Roses, Send Me the Thorns, the romance and sexual sorcery of sadomasochism.
Sadomasochism!
Were you doing your Bernie impression there just then?
Yes.
And today's secret word. Okay. Today's secret word is credentials.
Oh.
I'm not even kidding.
That's
Credentials.
hilarious considering.
I know, isn't it?